Hello everyone, welcome to Everyday Essential series of Shantha Lakshmi IAS Academy, where we are going to discuss the important topics from the Hindu and the Indian Express. So today in this video, let us discuss the topics of 13th May 2025, where we are going to discuss the State of the World's Nursing 2025 report, special session of the Parliament, followed by Sample Registration System report 2021, and finally the germanium and gallium metals. So moving to our first topic, that is the State of the World's Nursing Report 2025. So what is the context of this discussion? On May 12th, that is on International Nursing Day, the WHO has released this report titled State of the World's Nursing Report 2025, which said that the countries face challenges in retaining nurses in health systems. So let's see what are the key findings of this report. The report said that this year there was increased data reporting, which witnessed the 33% of increase compared to 2020. So the countries gave the data with the increase of 33% compared to the report of its 2020 report. And the other finding is that it found that around 85% of the global nursing forces are from female only. So they say that this nursing is a female dominated profession. And also the report said that the growth of the workforce increased from 27.9 million in 2018 to 29.8 million in the year 2023. It also said about the international mobility and migration of nurses. It said that 1 in 7 nurses were of foreign born. So with this, it said the extension of the migration of nurses. It also gave the proportionate ratings for the high income countries, middle income countries and the low income countries. It said that in high income countries, 23% of the nurses were foreign born. And in the upper middle income countries, 8% of the nurses were foreign born. And in the lower middle income countries, 1% of the nurses were foreign born. And in the lower income countries, 3% of the nurses are foreign born. They are foreigners. So with this, they said the extension of this mobility and the migration of nurses across the world. It also said about the global trends in nursing education, where it said that the 3-year programs, the country is giving the 3-year programs associated with 53%. And 31% of the programs are provided for 4 years nursing courses. And 9% of the programs were 2 years nursing courses. So these are the basic details of this or key findings of the State of the World's Nursing Report 2025. Now about the report. Who releases this report? This report is released by the World Health Organization in collaboration with the International Council of Nurses along with other partners. The report provides a comprehensive description of the nursing forces across the world and their importance in the health system. So this is all about the State of the World's Nursing Report 2025. Now moving to our second topic, that is special session of the Parliament. So what is the context of this concept? Amid the escalating tensions between India and Pakistan after this Pahalgam attack, the opposition parties are calling for a special session of the Parliament. So that's why we are discussing this special session of Parliament. Now what is this special session? This special session is a unique meeting of the Member of Parliament, that is MPs, which are meant to meet outside the regular functioning of the Parliament sessions. And in the Indian Constitution, there is no direct mention of this special Parliament Indian Constitution has not provided any provision with respect to the procedure or conduct of this special session of this Parliament. Basically, the Article 85 of the Indian Constitution tells about the procedure, tells about the prorogation and dissolution of this Parliament. It says that the President must summon the Houses at least once within 6 months. So there is no fixed period or fixed timeline for the sessions of Parliament. Currently, the Parliament meets 3 times in a year. That is the budget session, the monsoon session, and during the winter sessions. But however, the Article 352, which mentions about the proclamation of national emergency, speaks about the special sitting of Parliament. And this was added by the 44th Amendment Act of 1978. Who have the authority to conduct this special session of the Parliament? That is the Cabinet Committee on Parliamentary Affairs decides the when to convene the Parliament session and the sittings and the procedure of this Parliament. Now coming to the history of these special sessions. There were many special sessions of the Parliament in the past. That is, during 1947, the inaugural event or the special session was convened to transfer the power from the British to the India after India becoming independent. And in 1962, there was a special session of Parliament during this Indo-China War. And in 1972 also, commemorating the 25 years of India's independence, they took the special session. And in the year 1977, there was a special session regarding the extension of the president rule in Nagaland and Tamil Nadu. And in 1991, there was also a special session during this president rule, proclamation of president rule in Haryana state. And in the year 1992, commemorating the 50th anniversary of Quit India movement, the special session of Parliament has took place. And in the 1997, commemorating the 50th anniversary of India's independence, the special session has convened. And in the year 2012, commemorating the 60th year of inaugural sitting of Parliament, special session has convened. And in 2015, commemorating the 125th birth anniversary of Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, and in 2017 regarding the GST, and in 2023, the special session was convened by having a session in the new Parliament building. And on that day only, the 106 Amendment Bill regarding the 33% reservation to women have also been discussed during this special session in the 2023 only. So this is all about the special session of Parliament. Now moving to the third topic, that is Sample Registration System Report 2021. So why we are discussing this? The Registrar General of India under the Ministry of Home Affairs has released this SRS System Report 2021. So what is the sample registration system? It is a large-scale demographic survey conducted by the Office of the Registrar General in all states and union territories. Now coming to the key findings of this sample registration survey system, MMR, that means the maternal mortality rate, which means the number of maternal deaths during a given time period per 1 lakh live births, declined from 130 per lakh live births in 2014-16 to 93 in 2019 to 21, which is nearer to the SDG target of, with that is less than or equal to 70. And the next one is IMR, that is infant mortality rate, which means that the number of infant deaths from birth to 1 year per 1000 live births. It is mentioned for 1000 live births. Remember, in MMR is mentioned for the 1 lakh live births and IMR is mentioned for the 1000 live births. It also declined from 39 to 27 compared to 2014 to 2021. And the next one is NMR, that is neonatal mortality rate. It refers to the number of neonatal deaths, that is from birth to 29 days. It is also measured for 1000 live births. And it also declined to 19 in 2021 from 26 in the year 2014. The target for this neonatal mortality rate SDG target is that less than or equal to 12. This is also near to the SDG target. And coming to the under 5 mortality rate, which means that the number of deaths of children under 5 years of age. This is also mentioned or measured for 1000 live births. It also declined to 31 in 2021 from 45 in the year 2014. And SDG target for this under 5 mortality rate is less than or equal to 25. It is also approximately near to the SDG 2030 target. Now coming to the sex ratio at birth, that means the number of females per 1000 males. It also improved from 899 in the year 2014 to 913 in 2021. So in the year 2021, there are 913 girls or 913 female girls per 1000 boys. And coming to the TFR, that is total fertility rate, which means that the average number of children a woman would have at the end of their reproductive period. It is 2.0 in 2021 compared to 2.3 in 2014. The report also said that the TFR is highest in Bihar, where it measured that the total fertility rate is 3.0. And coming to the life expectancy at birth, it also reduced a decline of 0.2 years from 2016 to 20. At present, having the 69.8 years for the period 2017 to 2021. So these are the demographic data for the year 2021, which was released by the Sample Registration System report. Now coming to our fourth topic, that is germanium and gallium. So why we are discussing this? In the year 2023 August, China has restricted the exports of this germanium and gallium to the other countries. And now India is considering or engaging with China on germanium export restrictions. And regarding with this gallium, there is an article in Hindu that said that the price of gallium has been rising ever since the China started restricting exports of the exotic metal in August 2023. So let us see what are these gallium and germanium and what is their significance. This germanium is a critical mineral with atomic number 32. It is a rare, lustrous, hard and brittle metalloid which belongs to the carbon period in the periodic table. It has properties similar to silicon and it is a key semiconductor material. And coming to the India status with respect to germanium, India has no reserves of this germanium and India is completely reliant on imports for this germanium. So since China stopped this exporting, India is now reliant on the United Arab Emirates for importing this germanium. And what is the specialty about this? What are the applications of this germanium? It is used in electronics like transistors, diodes, and integrated circuits, ICs. It is also used in fiber optic cables and infrared optics. It also used in solar cells, that is used in high efficiency solar panels. These are also used in air defense and aerospace, which are essential for infrared imaging and missile guidance systems. This is also used in semiconductor manufacturing also. Now coming to the other element, that is gallium. This gallium is also a critical mineral. This gallium is also a critical mineral with the atomic number 31. It is also a soft silvery metal at standard temperature and pressure. These are used in semiconductors, pharmaceutical, radar systems, and precision weapons. So why this germanium and gallium are important? Because these are part of this rare earth minerals or rare earth elements. So what are these rare earth elements? These are group of 17 chemically similar metallic elements in the periodic table. Despite the name, these rare earth elements are relatively abundant in the Earth's crust system. These are abundant, but they are called rare because they are rarely found in economically exploitable concentrations. And coming to the critical minerals. This germanium and gallium are the critical minerals. So why these are called critical minerals? These are natural mineral resources that are economically vital for the country's industries such as electronics, energy, defense, aerospace, etc. And because of the disruption of the supply of these minerals due to any factors like limited availability, import dependence, or any geopolitical issues, or due to their absence or scarcity, can even impact the nation's economy, security, and the technological growth. So that's why these minerals are called critical minerals. India identified 30 minerals as critical, which includes lithium, rare earth elements, graphite, and gallium. So these are all about the germanium, gallium, rare earth elements, and the critical minerals. Now coming to the prelims question based on the topics we have discussed, consider the following statement regarding the special session of the Parliament. The option 1 says that the Article 85 of the Indian Constitution specifies the procedure for conducting special session of the Parliament. There is no explicit mention of the special session of Parliament in the Constitution. So this option is wrong. Till now, special sessions were conducted only during wars. No, we have seen those are conducted during the celebration or the commemoration of the 25th year of independence, 50th year of Quit India movement, and the last new parliament inauguration session 2023, 2017 GST, and etc. So the two. So which of the above given statements is or are correct? Both. So no, is or are correct. None of the above statements are correct. That is D is the correct answer. So that's all for today's session. Thank you.